So welcome back, guys. Those first few clips, basically a chest workout here. It was actually a chest and arm day, refusing to get weaker. I've never had the mindset whilst prepping, whilst in fat loss phases, of maintenance and going to the gym and just getting through workouts. I still want to progress. I still want to push myself, and as long as I'm recovering and feeling good, that's exactly what you're going to see from me. And I advise that with most of you as well, because you want to give the body a reason to keep the muscle that you've worked so hard to put on. I'm not saying do stupid amounts of volume that would triple what you were doing when you were in the off season. I'm just saying don't change a whole lot. Keep training smart. Keep training heavy, yeah, your body will look that much better in the long run for it. So you saw there, I did some flies. I actually lost the footage of my dumbbell press PR. Managed a 36 kilo for a good quality 10 reps. So I was really happy with that. Trying to crack on and get the 40s done by the end of this prep. Then did some heavy flies, which you saw there. That was a triple drop set on the last set. And then finishing off with just sets of 15 on this, a prime flat press. Basically using the pegs there to raise the starting position up. It's a little bit too stretched on my shoulder. Repping these out, basically going for good contractions here just to finish off the chest. 3 movements, pretty easy. This is one of 2 chest days that I've been doing, which I'll explain in future videos. See there a little bit of vascularity coming out in the arms, which I'm rather happy with. And then finishing this workout with the arm portion being preacher curls. So one day of the week I will do a dumbbell preacher curl. The other day I'll do a machine preacher curl. The machine preacher curl, I go just a touch lighter in a higher rep range. So I believe it sets at 10 to 15. And the dumbbells, I'll go as low as about 7 or 8 reps up to about 12 reps, give or take some intensity techniques here and there. So this machine is money. It's really, really nice, this prime machine. You'll see there I've got that 10 kilo loaded on the mid range. So it's basically a little bit of tension at the bottom, a lot of tension during that middle bit, and then it kind of drops off as your hand comes closer up to your shoulder or your face in this case. And all I'm thinking here is staying really stable, driving my armpit hard into that bench, and basically pushing my tricep down. So as hard as I push my tricep into that pad, I want to be kind of contracting up. So as I'm thinking down, I'm thinking contracting with the bicep. That way I'm not losing any output through onto my bicep. I'm not using my shoulders, I'm not using my traps, I'm not using any other and every other muscle possible except for my bicep. I want to put the tension on my bicep, and then basically do the right side, do the left side, and get a good amount of output and exertion through the bicep here. So I believe this was a rest pause set, so I think I got about 10 reps there, and then what I'll do is I'll take anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, have a little rest, and then go again. Typically a good rest pause for me is getting about half of what I got on that first set. So if I get 10, I'll try and aim for about 4 or 5, and that's pretty good. I think this set I assisted, and James here gave me a bit of a spot as well. So yeah, very good set. Before moving on to some hammer curls and then some tricep work as well. I didn't actually get to film my tricep work with the cables. Someone was on the close cable station, so we used the further away one. You'll see James kind of demonstrates it here, and it wasn't as good, to be honest. So next time I noted that, and I haven't used that wider one, which you can see here. I haven't used this since. It just didn't line up, and it was hard to keep the shoulder stable. This is James's first time doing them, I believe. You see he's kind of pushing more out than down. I'd love to push a little bit more down, so it's a little bit more like a lower towards the hips with the handles. But hey, live and learn. And next time we did them, and I've done them probably 6 or 7 times since, I always use the close ones, as you guys know from my Instagram stories. One of my favorite exercises for triceps. Then went into a little bit of like a metabolic kind of pumpy tricep combination that I like to do. Basically I just lay on an incline bench, push one arm in, kind of brace one arm with the other hand, and then do a lying dumbbell tricep extension. And on these I do 3 sets, but I just go right, left, right, left, right, left, and pretty much each set is till 1 rep shy of failure, the last one being failure. And it's just a great pump, a great finisher, and it really gets kind of, I like finishing with a movement that almost stretches your the desired muscle out. So this actually stretches your tricep in that lengthened position there, and then extends up. So it feels really nice. Good way to finish the workout before the trip away.
Let's go. To the beach. Let's go to the beach. Wow. South Street. It's beautiful. Yeah, Combi Cam. So, 1. First camper. 2. Guys, welcome to the video. So this will be episode 2 of the prep series, and Alice and I Alice and I are on a road trip. So that footage you would have initially seen there was from Pearl Beach. We had a nice little getaway there with the family, and now we've continued up north. About 8 hours driving yesterday, so a good chunk of driving. Pretty much all the way. We've got another 20 minutes to go. But now we're in a nice little town called Bangalore, which is kind of inland from Byron Bay, inland from the coast, where we're gonna go next. So we've got a few nights here, and now it's a beautiful morning. I'm gonna go get a coffee. It's really nice. Messed it up a bit. Nice view as well. Bit hot, buddy. It's quite nice. I didn't know what I'd blink. They're both terrible. A few days have passed. We have arrived at Byron. Alice again has hooked it up with an amazing Airbnb. So this is our own place. So the best car spot ever. It's got a massive deck. Come and I'll show you through. Little path. It's really quiet, just off the main street as well. Nice living room. Alice is rocking a new hat. Main room. Second room, aka the bag room or the posing room. This, which I'm really excited for. Ooh, did you see the bench top, Alice? Wow, that is cool. Kitchen, same chairs at home. Back out onto the deck. So we're here for 3 nights, and it's going to be good. Beach down the road, just relaxing. I'm both quite relaxed already. That kind of happens the first few days of holidays. It takes you a little bit to unwind, and then it just happens, and all you want to do is just sleep, take it easy, eat good food, and enjoy. So yeah, gonna take it easy now. Probably train. Today is either a day off or I can train today instead of tomorrow. It depends on what we do tomorrow. So we'll work out the plans, and then hopefully I'll get some footage for you guys.
Louis approves.
Louis is going to freaking love this garden. One of my favourite things in the world. You ready for it? Boom. Outdoor showering. There's no better thing than going to the beach and then having a nice shower. And hammocks. Hammocks are pretty good. Car's looking good. Damn. Morning now. It's about 6 AM. Just pulling into the gym here. We're literally staying down the road there. So it's probably about 250-metre walk to the gym. So pretty good. You guys might remember this gym. I vlogged here last year. It's kind of an old school hardcore gym out the back of a pub or an RSL. And yeah, it's got a good mix of life fitness, hammer strength, Cybex, a little bit of Cal gym gear in here as well. It's kind of broken up into different areas, and it's got some old school kind of graffiti on the walls, loud music. So it's a nice gym, especially for a smaller town as well. So I'm gonna go hit back and delts this morning. I did take that rest day yesterday, just because my body did need it, and also it was a refeed day, so it's nice to kind of fuel up and use that food to have good energy today and for the rest of the day.
So as always, guys, wanted to give you a bit more of an insight into the thought process and what I'm doing here. So obviously traveling on the road can be a little bit tricky. You're in a different environment, different machines. Often you would have driven, or you've been sitting, or doing more walking. Your expenditure's all a little bit different to how it would be at home. However, you've got to embrace it. You've still got to get the job done, and you've still got to train, especially when contest prepping. And I love it. So it's not like this is a chore for me. I love getting up early when we're traveling, or staying up later just to train, just to try new gyms. And Alice knows that, and it's kind of build that into the trip as well. So you'll see there, I started. There's actually a back and a shoulder day. I did just touch on a little bit of chest at the end, just a few sets of flies. I wanted to kind of give them a bit of a top up and finish them off for the week, the pecs that is. So I started with a single arm cable row. Typically on this day I would start with a single arm hammer strength row. However, I just wanted something that basically kept the elbow in tight by the side. It's a very lat focused row. And just trying to get that elbow kind of down towards the hip as well, to get that lat fully short and contracted. Then I went into a vertical pull, so you'll see here kind of an underhand, kind of Dorian Yates style pull down. Really nice, that plate loader one. I really enjoyed that. Hadn't done that in quite some time, and it leads me to believe I might be putting that on future programs, that's for sure. Then went into some side raises. You guys all know I love these lion cuff raises. They are great resistance profile, really good tension, nice and stable, even though my legs are squirming around here. This was a pretty nice set, finishing off with some partials as well. From there, I wanted to do a little bit more back, so I was a little bit limited. However, I really like this single arm Life Fitness pull down machine. You can do a double arm, but I just basically grab both handles, lean to one side, and then just pulling that elbow and that shoulder basically down towards my pocket there. So these felt fantastic. From here, I did some straight arm pull downs with the rope, and then finished with those chest flies. So all in all, really good session. This gym is fantastic. I think it's been through quite a few owners, but these guys, even in the past year, have made some really good changes. They've cleaned things up. The equipment is in better spots than it was last time, and I loved it. So you can see on the wall there, it's got some new signage. Still got the graffiti on the wall, so it's still got that old school hardcore feel. However, it's just a little bit cleaner, a little bit tidier, and they had a little bit more kind of ventilation. Last time I went, it was extremely hot. So yeah, good session. Finishing it off here, and then yeah, kick back into the day.
So we've got the fish. I'll sort it up right. Look at that presentation. So guys, new low this morning, 77.6. which is huge. So obviously being on the road this week and hitting some new lows, it's allowed me to have a few more refeed. It just kind of shows me that I'm being a little bit more conservative with the portions that I think I'm eating when I'm out. So say when I'm eyeballing something, I try and weigh everything, but I eyeball things as good as I can, and sometimes the portions might be slightly out, so I'm probably overestimating what's in that. And then therefore with the expenditure and the walking we're doing, yeah, so it's led to some new lows. So I've had one refeed already. Today is a new low. I'm going to ride this out, train this afternoon, and then see what I weigh tomorrow, and then I'll probably have a refeed when back in Sydney on the weekend. So it'll be just an extra refeed this week. So instead of having one, I'll have two. Whereas previously, typically when you first started diet, you don't need that many refeeds because you haven't been dieting that long. You just want to get the weight off you. You're not so much worried about how you're feeling physically, but the initial stages of prep shouldn't be too hard. It should be more the routine that is a hard thing. So guys, we have settled in. We're freaking loving it. It's such a good place up here. Only my second time here. Alice has been here, third time I guess. Alice has been here a few more. It's just perfect. We're really unwinding now. And today we're going to go to the Pass, which is a really popular surf spot. Probably one of the most popular surf spots, so we'll check that out and go for a swim there. Hey, you want some bacon and egg roll?
Yeah. Woo!
A year ago we got married. We can't believe it's been a year, but we kind of can in the same way. A lot has happened, a lot has passed, we've seen a lot of shit. It's been amazing.
So we're back in Byron where we came from, Mini Moon, just after our wedding.
Yeah.
And we're here to celebrate 1 year of marriage.
One whole year, it goes fast, so.
It sure does.
Always trying to make the most of every day.
So any advice for newlyweds, Nicholas, now that we're experts? Not really. Now that we've been married for a year.
Well, I feel like this first year will probably never be hard for people, I wouldn't imagine. Because if they're anything like us, we reflect on the wedding almost every day. We talk about what happened and
So nice.
think about it, and we stare at Alice's rings and etc. Just we like them.
So I think what you're saying is appreciate the celebration of the marriage, which is the wedding, but also I think appreciate what feels different about being married, which is, it does feel different. I think it would be different for everyone.
It's nice, yeah, definitely.
But we'd been together for more than 10 years before we got married, and it's even better.
It is.
I think. I love it, 100%. And I'm so glad that this guy chose me.
Yeah, and she chose me.
Seen quite a few little street libraries on our travels, haven't we? From Pearl Beach to Bangalore to Byron Bay.
Just pop in and get a book.
It's so cute. So you leave one and you borrow one, and it's an awesome idea.
System.
We should start one.
I don't know if Sydney's as trustworthy. I really don't.
Let's do it. Let's start one.
So guys, home now, and pretty easy option here. We've got some takeaway salads. I just added some chicken to it. Alice has got this amazing looking sparkling.
It's so good. It's Malaysian. It's beautiful. It's not that sweet.
And I'm on the booch. This time I went for a raspberry lemonade. So guys, we are home. Epic adventure. I just went and did some cardio then, and momentous occasion, as Alice put it. We got our barbecue working. We had to get a new gas bottle. I'm going to show you. Hopefully it's not too windy out here. We got this little baby guy. It's a Weber Q, baby Q. And just had to get this gas bottle. I guess we have a smaller balcony. We wanted to get a little gas bottle. That guy there, but it didn't fit. So got the big one. I'm gonna cook up some. I think we'll have some tandoori chicken now. Came out pretty good. Got some lettuce, zucchini, mushrooms, and some sweet potato there. Quite a well balanced meal. Couldn't do it without the sweet chili sauce as well.